What's good? What's good? Welcome back to Invest and Trade with Jax. Hope you're doing well. I'm gonna go over for Ethereum. Currently, we're sitting at 1366, up 3.11 on the day. Excuse me. We're sitting at a market cap of 168 billion. 24-hour volume 15.76 billion. Let's hop into the charts. So we're starting to get rejected here. So the wave count that I think is probable is that this was the wave 3 bottom right here. All of this was a wave 4. We could see like an ABC correction, ABC. And now we're coming down to put in a lower low to put in a 5. The alternative wave count is that the 5-wave move is already in. But look at this, guys. It's not very impulsive. You'd have to be looking at a 1, 2, 1, 2, and this is a 3. But if that's a 3, your wave 4 looks like it's already retracing too deeply. Let's see if it crossed the 0.5. No, it hasn't crossed the 0.5, but it's close. So if it crosses 1337, it validates a potential wave 4 pullback, looking for a wave 5. And that wave count would be invalid. I don't think it's a likely wave count. What I'm looking at here is that all of this was a wave 4 pullback, an ABC into a 4. And you're looking to come down in a 5. Now to measure that wave 5 target, take your trend base fib extension from the top of wave 2 to the bottom of wave 3 to the top of wave 4, and you're looking for a golden ratio 0.618, which is currently coming in at 1132 for a potential wave 5 to the downside. Now the wave count that I'm looking at on the macro scale, the larger wave count, is that we are now coming down in a wave 3, and all of this was a wave 1. We had a wave 2 pullback. All of this move right here is just a wave 1 of the wave 3. So we come down in a wave 1, wave 2 pullback, wave 3, wave 4, wave 5 to complete the wave 3. The target for the wave 3 is about 800 to about 693, but of course a wave 3 can be extended and is usually the largest wave. I do not think the bottom is in for Ethereum, as some analysts do and people in the crypto space. Personally, I'm looking for one more wave down in the market, and I think it's the probable scenario. As I've been saying on this entire pump, and as we've been coming down, people are starting to believe me a little bit more now. So we'll see what happens. Of course, anything can happen, but that is the probable scenario in my opinion. If we do hold this level and bounce and break this high and start to push up to the golden ratio here at about 1472, then the only thing that I would be looking at is that this was a wave 1 and now we're going through the wave 2. Oh wow, that just got messy. This is a wave 1 down and we're starting the wave 2 pullback, which is possible for sure. And to measure that wave 2, you would take your fib retracement from the top of that wave 1 to the bottom of the wave 1. You'd be looking for a target in between 1410 at a minimum, but the usual target would be in between the 0.5 and the 0.786 at 1475 and 1645. But ultimately, my opinion is still that we're coming down. Even if we see a larger wave 2 pullback, that we're still coming down and seeing continuation to the downside, and we're not going through a wave 2. This is the bullish scenario that we come down in a wave 1. We're having an irregular, let me move this over, irregular ABC correction. This is a wave 1 down, a wave 2 pullback, wave 3, wave 4, wave 5. So this is the 5-wave move of the wave C to complete a wave 2 pullback and then start to push up in a wave 3 to take you all the way up to basically 3K. I don't think that's likely. It's possible. But personally, I think you're going to come down and break this low and put in a lower low. But of course, anything can happen. We have met the wave 2 pullback zone. And even if we do come down for one more wave, it'd still be in the range for a wave 2 pullback. But if we do come down and lose about 1,000, it makes that much less likely. I already think it's unlikely, as I keep mentioning. And I've given the reasoning in my videos here. And I don't want to keep regurgitating what I'm saying. Regurgitating is a bit of a funny word, kind of like moist. One of my favorite words is moist. Oh, that brownie was extra moist. Wow. So as I was mentioning before, we did see a nice bounce off that trend line. We have the head and shoulders, one of the most successful patterns, especially when it's following the trend, is the head and shoulders and the inverse head and shoulders. We're in a downtrend, large head and shoulders pattern. We've broken down. Technical target is about 1054, and I do believe we will reach it and come much lower. If we see a throwback and we break back above 1479, then we could look at a bullish scenario. But as of right now, I do think we're going to see continuation to the downside. So guys, if we start to break lower here, basically what you want to look for is to see if we invalidate a wave 4 retracement. So if the price of Ethereum breaks below, sorry guys, this is incorrect here. It's supposed to be like this: fib retracement from the bottom of wave 3 up to the top of this wave 4. Oh, sorry guys, we were looking at the smaller wave count where this was a 1 2 1 2. This is a 3, which would be the bullish wave count, which I don't think is likely. But if price breaks below the 0.5, currently coming in at 1330, then it's a higher confluence that you are going to come down for a wave 5. As I mentioned previously, this impulsive move down did not look like a wave 5 to me, a sub wave 5, where you had your wave 1, wave 2 pullback, nice wave 3, a wave 4, and then just shoot straight down in a 5. Didn't make much sense. It makes more sense to me that the wave 3 wasn't complete, and this is the bottom of the wave 3. All of this is the corrective wave 4, and you're looking to come down in one more wave, in a wave 5, in between 1110 and about 1204, 1206 for our friend ETH. But if we do start to continue to break to the upside here, then of course we'd have to be looking at a potential wave 2 pullback. But as I mentioned, on the macro scale, we are still in a downtrend, and I do think the downtrend will continue. I don't have any signs that are telling me that we're going to see a reversal in the trend, but it's just my opinion. It's not financial advice, as I'm not your financial advisor. I'm just a young guy from Canada. Big shout out to the Discord, over 2,000 members, posting chart patterns, Elliott wave, all types of goodies. You can get in absolutely free if you email me your sign up email to Bybit, and you can get my trade signals at $10 a month. My exact entries, exits, and take profits. Just locked in gains on Ethereum long position right before the drop. So and I just gave a new trade signal, which is currently in profits. All right, guys, you can sign up through the Patreon. Check out my full length tutorial for Bybit, and I'll see you in the next video. All right, much love. Take care.